Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is The Night Spoke Our Names, a free dice-based strategy survival game that I'm actually quite interested to check out. I believe it's kind of minimalist in its take, and it is inspired by Dicey Dungeons. I like all those things. I like dice-focused games. I like Dicey Dungeons. I like strategy survival. I'm excited to check this out here. And free is an incredibly compelling price to check out a game for. I believe it was made for a game jam as well. So it really has like a lot of these things going for it. You know, just to keep all the expectations in check. It's a free game made for jam, but it looks really interesting, and I like the concept, so let's check it out here. Out there, it waited patiently. At night, those evil green eyes stalked us, hoping we'd fail and become easy prey. We'd need food and wood to survive. Winter will soon be here. All right, so here we are. We got ourselves a couple abilities. And a nice, wait, hold on, a nice little jazz? Hold on, let me turn that up. Ooh, it's kind of relaxing, that is right there. So you have 65 food rations, 45 logs, 2 people. That would be enough to survive the winter. Oh, okay. All right. We're good then. Change the leader, lose this dice, but reroll the other. Add food rations, add logs. We have more food rations than logs. I don't know. Wait. We have 1 food there. Hold on. Let me just take a look here. Okay, so that is how much we need to survive. We currently have none. I was gonna say, like, are they gonna start taking stuff out, or you know, what's going on? But alas, that's all we got for that first day. Okay, 9 days till winter. You get a new dice at the start of each night. Quiet night. There will not be many like this. Make sure to get some rest. Gotcha. To make it through the winter, we needed more help. What do we got for... Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be... put this in, we get X effect, whatever dice there. Lose 2 food rations, dice gets +1. Does it have the Dicey Dungeons effect of putting in a 6 to a +1 gives us a 6 and a 1? I don't know. Your settlement gets 1 more person/dice. Your settlement gets 1 more person/dice. Okay, so both of those give us the same thing there. It feels like a waste to put in a 6 to that right there. If we're doing this, we almost might as well go for the 6 and the 2 into that, and then whenever we get a 4, we go for that one, right? Like, more or less. Do we have the food rations to do that? We do. Lose 2 food rations, dice gets +1. Lose this dice, reroll the others. I don't feel like we really need to... I don't think we really need to do that. Let's start out, and I know it seems counterproductive potentially, but let's just use that since we have the pips for all of that here today. We'll do that. We got ourselves an extra person for tomorrow. 8 days left. Are we really like... Okay. Place a dice on a night event to block its effect. All your dice have their value reduced to a half, rounded down. That is... Oh, wait, rounded down? What do you mean rounded down for these? Like, if it rounds it down to 0, like it deletes the die, that's going to be a problem. Some have had new ideas that could give us an edge. Oh my god, we have more here. Research farming unlocks the other actions in this column, adds X +3 food rations. Reroll all the dice, including the one placed here. Collective effort lowers the requisites of all research by 2. These are some interesting things. Unlocked in this column, X +3 logs, blocks the negative effect for the next night event. Lose a log, dice gets 2. Okay. Well, I feel like adding X logs, adding X food rations just seems like it doesn't really make sense right now. I'm going to go for this. I don't know if, like, every night, you know, for each person, we need a certain amount of food or something. It hasn't quite explained that yet. We shall see. Increase the requisites of all unfinished researches by 1. I am honestly going to say that's fine. Why not? Okay, sure. Research well. We could unlock this. X +3 rations. What was the other one here? Blocks the negative effect of the next night event. It feels like, I don't know. That just feels like it's, since you don't know what's going on. Or maybe you do actually know. Does it go down the, maybe it goes down the line. Oh, there's a new thing. Research communications. Lose X logs, add X food rations. So it's like a trade. Reduces dice value by 1. Dupe a die. Dupe a die, though. That's actually pretty tempting. Unlock. I mean, lose 1 log. Dice gets +2. It's not terrible. I like the idea of this in the case that we do get a 1. That seems quite handy. Reroll all the dice, including the 1 here. I don't think we really want to go for that at the moment. We have 10 left. We could just go for these rinky-dink actions. These ones they just kind of suck. Lose 2 food rations, dice gets +1. I don't think we need to care about that. Like, obviously this is going to be better. We can maybe only use it once, I guess, is the concern. We do need to consider going for something where we get even more people. I think we can consider that tomorrow, though. Unlocks other actions in this column. Unlocks the actions in this column. I'm going to move towards this. I know that we are not really collecting a whole lot of anything. Lose 6 minus X resources. Of law. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't have 6 of either yet, so it's not going to go negative. I feel like we kind of get a little cheating action going on there. Do we get to do this twice? I assumed not. Okay, figured as much. So all unfinished things going down by 1 is quite nice. We could get carpentry. We could put the 1 in there. Almost certainly dupe the 6, right? Like, easy as pie on that. Okay, so now we have 2 6s. Settlement gets 2 more person/dice. Part of me wants to do that. Reroll all dice, including the 1 placed here. We could also just hold off, and maybe we get another collective effort. Like, do we... No, I think having the extra people is going to be quite nice. 6 days until the end of winter. I am scared, but I have lots of dice. Okay, so then it cycles down. All your dice have their value reduced to half, rounded down. All right. Okay, so if we have a lot of research, what we are looking for is just big numbers. We got communications, didn't we? Reduce dice value by 1. If we reduce a dice value by 1 here, we can go over here and reduce all research requisites by 2, which just feels generally quite nice here. Add X logs. We got 5 days left. We have to be careful because the fact that we have not really done a whole lot of research anywhere is going to be a bit concerning. Was there something that was a +1 to a die? Wasn't there just like a +1 somewhere? Was that on a thing that I didn't? Lose 2 food rations. Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell you what. Did we already dupe? Let's dupe this die. We have the extra 6. Aye. Add +1. That'd be for the 4. Why do we want the 4? The 4 would be for prepare for the night, so we don't reduce the effects of everything by. I don't know. I feel like that only matters if we are not going to waste a dice tonight. I feel like we need to do this quickly though. 5 days till winter. We need, because we can only do these once per turn. Lose 2 food rations, dice gets 1. Lose this dice, reroll the others. Let's do this. Reroll all of the. We got a 1, we got a 5. Lose a log, dice gets 2. Lose X log, add food rations. Come on, there's got to be something better here. We could go for this. Research Council. I don't know. I think I'm relatively fine here to just go ahead and go for this. Fine. We'll reduce the dang the night thing for tomorrow, because otherwise maybe we'll have more stuff we want tomorrow. We want to make sure we have high numbers tomorrow, so that we can get the X+3 logs going on. And what do we do with this one? It's kind of like, who cares, almost. Lose a log, dice gets +2. Wait, so lose one log, dice gets +2. We might as well do that if we're going to be putting this into add X logs. We get an extra log out of the mix. Okay, free night. Let's go. Party. We do have a 1. I think that it makes sense to just drop her in there like nobody's business. Don't even worry about it. Actually, there's not very much research left now that I look at it. Unless did we just finish one? I think we do want to dupe the 6 at this point. Like, I think that's pretty relatively clear that we just want some big numbers. And I think we do drop in the 3s. We only have 4 days left. We want to make sure we get really high numbers across the board. Lose a log, dice gets 2. We're sitting at 2164. This is spooky. We want the logs. All right, end of day. 2124 moving in. Increase the requisites of all unfinished research by 1. Hell yeah, I don't care. You better not... okay, I was going to say, is it going to put them back in there? No. Good. Here's the thing. I think that we need... I don't know. I guess we needed to be going for things longer here. X+3 logs. Obviously, we're going to be going for that. X+3. Sitting at 30... it's not looking very good, actually. Lose 2 food rations. Dice gets +1. Definitely putting in the 6 there. Lose this dice to reroll the others. I think we can actually afford to do that. Yeah, we have like a really big excess of them now. I think that that's the thing. We didn't even really need to go for those extras. Lose a log. Dice gets +2. We could do that. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Reducing dice value by 1 sounds good, because then we can reduce the next thing from tomorrow night. But it ain't looking like we're going to be fine. Whee! We shall see. We shall see. We have 2 days until winter. I think we beefed it. By not preparing ourselves here. Okay, hold on. We definitely want to dupe the 6. Just as simple as that. So do we have I think... Are we on quiet night? I think we are on quiet night. Oh boy. I have concern. I don't know. I don't want to do the math, but I think we're just barely going to do it, right? Lose 2 food rations, dice gets +1. There's nothing really to worry about there. The only thing we can truly do, the only thing that truly matters is that. Communications, we can reduce this to 1. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Sure. Woo! Woo, baby! Just for fun. 5165, 1 day until winter. Will this be our last night? We did all we could. Oh my god, that was not what I was hoping for. These are not the numbers I needed. Definitely dupe this. These were not the numbers I needed. We invested too much in growing our group early, I guess. We have far too much wood. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. For some reason, I thought it was the same requirement for both. Wait. We have this. We have this. Lose 6 logs. Let's go. Hell, we got an excess. We got an excess, baby. Can warm up the other group, too. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. And then some. And then some. Absolutely thwarted. We watched the fire slowly consume the logs as we leaned closer to each other. Everyone started feeling sleepy and safe, knowing we would see new days. We will face new challenges in the future, but now it is time to rest. I believe, is that the, I mean, it's probably the whole dang kit and the whole dang caboodle. It is indeed. It's a small little game, but hey, you know what? I really enjoy it. I do wonder if there is a different way to go about it. It's kind of like a puzzle that has an answer here to an extent, but the interesting thing is you do have to deal with the dice that come your way. I would love to see this turned into an endless thing. Obviously, it'd be tricky to balance things out. Like, I'm kind of curious if we can go about this a different way now. But like, yeah, I would. Oh my god, I would kill to have like a more full-fledged version of this with like a little bit more random happenstance. Everything. This is just. I know it's super simplistic, but I enjoy this quite a bit. There ain't no flaws, that's for sure. Lose this dice, reroll the others. You know, hit me with the food. There's 2 food rations. Yeah, let's start with that. Let's go through things in a different way. Let's try and not expand out too much. I'm curious what will happen. So yeah, this is the thing. This is not quite as tight. Losing 2 food rations so that this turns into a 4, that's actually a much different start than last time. The wood, now that we know the wood is definitely, like, more... For some reason, I just thought they were the same. All your dice have their value reduced to half, rounded down. I gotta know. Okay, it does not destroy them. Does not destroy them. That being said, this is pain. 5 and 4. I think we do have to go for that. Unlocks other actions. X plus 3 food rations could be good. Also, the reroll all is really nice. And the collective effort. I feel like that is like the no-brainer one you got to go for. But this, honestly, not as... Increase the requisites of all unfinished researchers by 1. It's interesting. If I had a 1 in my hand, I'd probably say, like, actually, I'll just go ahead and collective effort. But you know what would be interesting? Like, slowly unlocking, like, having, picking between, you know. Obviously, you know me, I would love to see this turn into a roguelite. But I think that there could be an angle. Like, you start out with some simplistic actions and some simplistic goals, and they're slowly, like, ticking down, you know, your food... your food's ticking down, and you need to have a certain amount per player, per person, but obviously each person is a die. You can unlock different, you know, abilities by playing. Like, you know, you could either be like a typical research tree kind of a vibe, which would maybe be a little bit messy, or more just like maybe every night you get to pick one new ability, or you get to pick one new research thing like this, but you still have to fill it out. That would be super neat, you know, like at night you get the offer of research the fence, or you know, you just get this ability and maybe you don't have to unlock it to get it. Like, you pick between them, you weigh your options based off of things. I would love that. I would kill for that. It'd be like goaty, man. I know it's simple, but like, just proof of concept wise, this is so nice. It's so quaint. X plus 3 food. You know, what do we want to go for? We have 4 and 4. We could just add another person right now. It's probably like the logical choice here. But it is also kind of a thing we did already. Is this... It's not doable with this many people, right? I feel like it's not. Lose 6 minus X. Same deal. Like, here's the thing. I think that I had the right idea in the first play of not actually getting resources the first few nights. Because of treachery, you can just completely nullify this and not waste a die to get rid of it by just not having 6 resources to begin with. Since you don't die at 0. I think that would be an interesting thing, is having it so you do die at 0. I really like that. I think that one's busted. And the fact that we might be able to unlock... Here's the thing. We might be able to unlock all these... like, kind of over time, just through collective effort. I think that's really interesting. We have the 2... I like the idea of dropping in that and then re-rolling this. It just turned back into another 2. Also, this wobble is fun. But the X plus 3, I don't know, like, just the raw plus 3 stuff could be quite good. Where was the -1? Is that... It's over here. I wouldn't mind having communication, because, like, I kind of wish that I'd roll the 1 right now for collective effort. I don't know if it truly, truly works here. But, like, putting this... Could we just do this? I feel like this mathematically doesn't check out, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. A nothing night. So now this is the half night. This is the night of the halves. So we don't want to deal with it. 5, 5, 4. Again, like, in a weird way, I kind of want a 1. I want to see this. Hold on. Can we... Where's the +2? Is it over... It totally does work. Oh my god, it Dicey Dungeons. Alright. It Dicey Dungeons it. Gotcha. Okay, we're actually falling a little bit behind on wood. Interestingly enough. Okay, the fact that Dicey Dungeons is interesting. This all being said, I don't know if you can do this way. I don't know if you can do this way. Oh, pain. Bad roll. Okay, better. Okay, the fact that we get the free 6 or free 1. Yeah, it just doesn't make... I don't think it makes sense to do it this way. I think that we did have it the correct way the first time. I think we just, like... But I do think that there are multiple ways to go about this. I think mathematically. They said on the page that you should be able to win every single run. You know, it is inherently a game of chance and dice, and, like, the numbers that you roll matter. But they said that there should be a way to win every single time. So that is exciting. That is interesting. I like the idea of going for different routes, but yeah, obviously there's only so much here we truly can play around with. But I am wowed regardless. I am agog regardless. Regardless. Okay. Can we do... I wonder if we can really... if we can truly do it with that. I feel like that's not possible. Yeah, we already did the lose 1, get 2. It's looking like a big old fat no. Okay, and the fact that treachery hits now actually does destroy us here. It's almost like I have to go for that, and I have to... Oh, God, it's a nightmare. Yeah, it doesn't work this way. Yeah, there's no point in even, like, getting anybody at this point. So maybe we shouldn't even be going for collective effort at all at this late in the game, you know? There's the 6. X plus 3. I mean, we're close to the wood. We're really close to the wood. But we're not that close to the food. And this is theoretically the last day. All right. Boy. Lose a log dice gets 2. We get the extra. Yeah, this is pain. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Hit with the reroll on all, probably. Where's that one at? That's right here. We did get a 6. The other 2 didn't change. Awkward. Logs up. Oh, it's actually really close. Wait. It's so close. I can't believe that. Is this... Oh, beans. All right. It's actually really, really, really close. I think there's genuinely a chance that that could be... that could do it. But I with slightly different rolls and maybe not sacrificing all of our ones to... I mean, but the thing is, they're still just ones. No, if we didn't sacrifice our ones, we unlocked the reroll all. We did the plus ones... like a bunch. We did the plus 1s on our 6s. We did the plus 2s on like any 5s or anything like that, and then did full rerolls on the 1s. I think that we actually could have made that happen through just like relatively average RNG. So I think there is genuinely a whole lot of different ways to go about this one very simple, rigid problem. And I think that that's very interesting. But again, Dev, if you were watching, I think that you have a game that could really... I play a lot of them, so I'm sure, yes, it's coming from me. It's kind of maybe silly, but I genuinely think it's true that you have a game that could function like shockingly well as a roguelite. Or roguelike, hopefully. You know, in the sense that you really could shake this up. I do think that balance obviously would be a concern. But I think it could be doable. I think you could make it happen, like generally have, you know, perks that are that you pick between on each night instead of the, you know, like maybe you have like your set of the regular perks right away, and then each night you get the option to either upgrade one of those, like, you know, maybe you'll get the option of an upgrade of one of the ones you have, or you get, you know, pick this, you know, flip the die, like in Dicey Dungeons, things like that, or whenever you roll this, X happens, stuff like that. I think that there could be really interesting ways to create a new puzzle every single time. Because this is a very cool puzzle that has a lot of solutions. It'd be incredibly cool to just see a technically the same puzzle, but truthfully, you're working with completely different pieces every single time. I think that is a winner, and I think that a lot of people would think that was a winner. I really do. But alas, it's gonna be a shorter video, but it's because it's just a smaller game here. I highly recommend you go check this out for free, see if you can maybe play around with this game, interact with it, and win in a different way than I did here. Obviously I didn't win on the second one, but I think that you could go in my stead and do something kind of like I did. See, like, is it possible to win the game when you X? Is it possible to win when you Y? And normally in a game that is so rigid, yes or no, like you win, you don't, I don't have that curiosity. But I did today, and I do today. I'm curious if you can win without ever increasing how many, you know, humans you have. I think that it might be technically possible. It'd be tough. Maybe you need good RNG to win that way, but that kind of thing makes me incredibly, incredibly curious. Dev, hey, hit me up. I would love to help turn this into a full-fledged thing. But alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. This has been The Knight Spoke Our Names. You can get it for free with the link at the top description. Hopefully, if you enjoy it, you will support, though. It is a name-your-own price game on itch.io. So chip in anything if you want to help with potentially like a future development of some other project from the developer, everything like that. That's what that would do. Alas, my name is Retromation, though. I cover a bunch of indie games every single day, typically roguelites, but I love anything dice-based. I love strategy, like strategy survival, on the back of like fast, or, you know, not necessarily fast-paced, but like snap decisions, resource management can be quite fun to me. But alas, that's that. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!